Hello, guys. God bless. God bless you guys, everybody. I want to take a moment to say you guys have hung in here. You guys are awesome, and I feel your energies, good and bad, don't matter. I feel them. At least you're reaching out and getting to know me, getting to know what I'm about. Just know I have nothing but best intentions for everybody on here. The best of intentions, because I want everybody to live their best every day, no matter what they look like, what their struggles on the inside, outside are. I want you guys to have the best in life because you deserve it. You don't need to be, weighed down by what the world's handing out to you. You deserve the best. Know that, and that's not just a figure of speech. You deserve it. Know that. So I want to talk about something. Really, really, I want to talk about this. Think of like King Arthur, king of the the castle, right? And just imagine if that castle had a key, right? A key to the front gate, to the moat that goes across it, right? So when you think about king, you think about queen, princess, prince, dukes, whatnot. So just think of you as being a man or a woman, right? And you have keys to that castle. That's your country. That's your countryside, your castle up on the top with a moat going around it. And think to today, right? You have your apartment, you have your house, don't matter. Just think your life. This is your kingdom right here. What's inside? You're the king of your castle. You are the castle. So before you go out and sleep with a bunch of women, a bunch of men, think about you. Think about your keys to your castle. Do you want to go out and have sex with a woman or a man, get pregnant, and them leaving you, or you having to break up because you found out they're not a good person? Just think of that. What you do today and who you share your energy with is sharing your castle, sharing that. So, it's a reason why God had us married. There's a reason why we're married first, because it opens you up to laws, regulations. And like if you go out and get a woman pregnant, you barely even know, you're not married. You're tied to her for the rest of your lives. Your castle, you're hanging the key to your castle, access to your castle, to a person that you probably can't stand, or is stabbing you in the back, doing a bunch of stuff, and you're giving it away. So there's a reason why we do this. There's a reason why we save ourselves for marriage, so that we can ensure that our kingdom, our keys to our castle, right, is safe for generations to come. It's as simple as that. Think of it as, I know it's archaic, but still think of that, how just prototypical that is. But it's so, it's so, I don't know the word, but it is so relevant for today. So just think of your energy being your castle. Do you want it to give to somebody you barely know, and to a kid that's mine, not yours? You don't know this day and age, right? So I want to also speak to those people, especially men who are going through some like child support issues, and the woman's doing you wrong, you're doing all that, or a woman's thinking about dragging a man through a bunch of drama, right? Just think about the child. Think about what the children go through. When you have a child, you're not only does it affect your life, but it will lay out the future for that child as well. Think of that. Before you start doing a bunch of drama, yelling, obscenities, whatnot, I'm just really drawn, because the world right now, I think, is going through a time where everybody's trying to attack each other for something, that the world's trying to divide one another. So I, for myself, I've been celibate for 5 years. I'm going to be married before I share my castle with anybody else, because I want to ensure that my future offspring, children, have the best castle to grow up in, the best of what I can give them. It's not like, oh, I'm going to wait till I'm financially stable and all this. It's like, no, I'm going to wait till it's God's timing. Don't think of yourself as old. I'm getting too old. I need to go out. My biological clock. I'm just really urging you right now, before you go out and party and sleep with a woman, or going out and dirtying up your energy Just think about what you deserve for yourself, what you deserve to give yourself. You know, don't look at your insecurities, don't look at all that and use that as a reason to go out and look and feel gratified momentarily, because that momentary can be, okay, if you don't marry her and you guys are just going to be there for each other, for the kid, right? Just think of this. You're married to that woman regardless, because you're giving her alimony, i.e. child support. And when you're not with the person and they get that child support, they can use that money for whatever they want. Well, if the woman's addicted to drugs or alcohol, she can go out and be partying on your dime rather than giving your child what they need. Do you get what I'm saying? So really go out. When you go out, look at where's this person in the long run. You know what I mean? You go out on a date, really get to know the person. I urge you to do that. Get to know the person. Start, you know, if they ain't worth working to get you, like really putting time in to get to know you, they don't deserve you. And the same in return, if you don't take the time to get to know her, doesn't mean that means you're not the right one for them. But I really urge men and women out there, there's nothing wrong with saving yourselves for marriage. I'm not an ugly guy. I might have some physical, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm an outgoing, charismatic, loving, compassionate, understanding man, very balanced. So I go in the world today, whoever I meet, they better come correct. They better come with a good heart, a good soul, put in time, and respect that I want to get married first. They need to respect that. And you know what? If there's a woman out there that she doesn't have the same thing, she doesn't respect herself enough to wait, that she's not the right person. That's a red flag. So don't go by what society dishes out to everybody. If you want a long life, a happy life, a sustainable life now and for the future, wait till you're married. You deserve to give yourself that. You deserve to give yourselves the best in life. And that means to treat your energy the best way that you know possible. You know, I really, looking back on my life, I don't regret. I don't say I wish I would have done things different. Yet if I would have been this way years ago, I wouldn't be going through some things. Everybody goes through their journey. But what I'm saying is, if you can take these words and apply them to now, instead of like I did 17 years later, you would be doing yourself a justice. You would be doing yourself a pro. You know, you don't want to go through the rest of your life pros and cons. You want to really be about pro. We don't think about this. Our selfish needs and our insecurities, they manifest into sexual promiscuity, unnecessary spending, all of these things that manifest outside of us that mask who we are on the inside. If we work on these now, do you know how strong we'll be down the road? Think about that. You deserve to give yourself the best, and the best is to retain your energy until it's the right time. God put, there's a reason why they say get married first before you have a child. I grew up and I was very, I was very combative. I was very rogue status growing up. Like, oh, you say I can't do this? I'm going to go do this. See, I didn't always listen to my elders. I didn't. Some, I'm not going to say all were wrong. No, I should have listened. If I would have listened about 90% more of the time than I did back then than I do now, I don't want to say I would have been further in life. I would have just had less pitfalls. So it's my duty to get on here and tell you guys that, hey, there's nothing wrong. You don't need to look good in front of society. You need to do what's right for you. Do what's right for God. Because literally, we have one ticket in this lifetime to ride. Don't you want it to be the best ride ever? Don't you want it to be the best experience you've ever had? I know I am today. I'm on a long train, and I'm doing the best I have done in a long, long time. I'm prospering. I'm becoming abundant. Not just not just financially, but abundant in all aspects of my life. That's why when my cup's full like it is right now, I'm pouring it out to you guys, giving you this knowledge, saying you're worth it. You're worth to be celibate for 5 years if you want to. Probably be the best 5 years of your life, because then you'll get your stuff straight. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you do. You get it. You know what I'm talking about. You respect yourself, and everybody else around you will start respecting you too. You get back what you put out. You know what I mean? Sabes? I know it. All right, guys. I wanted to hit that home for you guys, man, because I've been on a journey in life, and I've had a bunch of, I got a bunch of, volumes of my life, and I'm just able to go over them now and tell you guys where you should be in life, because you deserve to be there in life. Really, you guys do. I feel the energies in this world, and I tell you that it's a time right now where everybody's starting to listen to other people. And if I could put this energy out there and tell you the best way to love yourself is to love yourself enough to retain the energy until you're ready to release it and have that responsibility in your life. Because kids are a huge responsibility. They really are. They are. And nobody's ever fully ready to have a child. They're not. Anybody who does, they're lying. Nobody's fully ready. So just know, if that's something you want in life, just know the companion you're going to have, the partner, the wife that you're going to want for the long haul is going to be a direct reflection of who you are on the inside. Now, if you're love, light, and happiness, and that's truly who you are, and you're authentic about it, and you're consistent, that's what you're going to draw in. And that's going to be your best companion ever. The one who's going to really ride and die for you till death do you part. I'm kid you not, they will. Like me, my kingdom spouse is around the corner. Why? Because I've stayed straight with the path that I need to be on. And I'm getting prepared. And when the time happens, my kingdom spouse is going to come in here. We're going to rock and roll. We're going to really do great things in life, because I'm a go-getter. I'm focused. I'm determined. And I'm going to draw that into my life today. Take care, guys. God bless. Praise Jesus. Pick up a Bible. Read a scripture today. Download it and listen. Don't matter. We have that option today. You don't have to be religious. You can be spiritual and you can read the Quran. You can read the Bible. You can read whatever scriptures you want. Like whatever spiritual or religious doctrine, you can read it all. It don't matter. You only limit yourself. Why not have an open mind, but always draw back to the Creator, which is God. I know that for a fact. I love Him, I live with Him, and I walk with Him daily. But I'm here to say, you need to know, if you think all these other religions are an enemy or whatever, if you really want to be militant with it or whatever, it's best to know thy enemy, right? So why not get educated? If you sit on the dark side of the aisle, get to know why we're so happy. You ever wondered that? You sat back, oh, why is he so happy? Why did they get all these things in life? I've done everything to him. Why isn't he going down? Pick up a Bible. It'll change your life. I promise you. I really, really do. It will change your life. It'll give you a roadmap to at least know where you're going, because you know where you've been. All right, guys. Love, light, happiness. Namaste. God bless. Praise Jesus.